Hello everybody, welcome back to A Possible Creatures Replays. We've got another replay for you. My name is Will, but before we get into it, just a couple of announcements. Skidder, thank you for joining me.
Thank you, thank you. Glad to make it here.
yeah, of course, thank you. We just want to do a little bit of an announcement. I think most people know about it by this stage, but if you're a casual YouTube viewer and you're not on the Discord or anything like that, January the 7th is the 20th birthday of Impossible Creatures. And we're planning a little bit of a treat for that, a birthday present for all you IC gamers out there. We're going to drop Tellurian 2.10, which is our biggest patch in a long time. We've been working on it really hard for the last month or so. I won't tell you too many details at this stage, but we're excited about it. And it's
I can't wait for it.
It's going to come with a few surprises. There's a couple extra things we've been working on kind of outside of Tell that I think people are going to be really interested in, and no one is going to see coming. We actually have an early access beta open right now for our patrons at the $10 tier and above. So if you want, there's still 9 days or so running on that before we go full release. So if you feel like swinging by the Discord, chucking us some money, you can get in on the early access. We're having a great time there. But without further ado, let's get into this game. Pretty excited for this one. Haven't watched it, but
Yeah, me neither.
it's Mutt and Nandidd to the south, so Team England versus Nisperox and Yagami, which is like...
Yeah, teams are pretty stacked.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
High lobby.
It's England versus the continent right now, and really, like, in terms of dominant teams, you can't ask for too much more than Nisperox and Yagami. I feel like they both play at probably a comparable level, I would say. Do you know who wins the 1v1 out of these two most often?
I do not, but recently I would say Yagami.
Okay, cool. And I haven't
That's
seen
just
Mutt
in the
play...
games I've personally been in.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I haven't seen Mutt play in a long time, but he's always such a crazy threat. And Nandidd just has some really intelligent plays. So I'm looking forward to some really smart expanding from Nandidd.
Yeah, some macro, like, tempo plays.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. So far we've got some hench scout from Mutt, which is like, that's true OG stuff.
Yeah.
Talking about ICs,
Probably the one player that always counts.
and that's why he's so good. Like, we're talking about IC's 20th birthday. Mutt's been here for like most of that, and it shows because these scouts are just so practiced. He's actually using the information that he gathered from scouting to inform his game plan. Yag is out here claiming these mid guys as aggressive, pretty smart.
I like this move. I like that move a lot.
Oh, he's getting 3 geysers straight off the bat. Not yet
I'm a
claiming the
huge
base
fan
geyser.
of the aggressive geyser like requirement.
Yeah, it looks like Mutt might be as well. Are we going to get this one? Yes, we are. Good stuff. That's really important because Yagami is going to run away on electricity right now.
Yeah, I think he wants to get level 3 as fast as possible.
Nisp still
He's going to try get 3 and then go for an island, I think. My
Nisperox
prediction.
is not... Yeah, did Nisperox go 2 already, or am I missing something?
I didn't see or hear it, but could probably be.
We've got...
I mean, something just came out of his chambers, so...
Oh yeah, you're right. Wow, he did go up pretty fast too. I mean, that explains all the rods, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is pretty early aggression. Looks like it might be coming out from the northern team. Nandidd is... I'm not sure if he's investigated the island yet. Yeah, we've got a lot of water chambers coming up. These lob steals are so
For those
cute.
people. They're kind of fast, actually.
Yeah, no, definitely. 35 speed is like nothing to sniff at.
Are those tuna eels?
Wow, defending that pretty easily. I think Nisperox could have taken him there if he really wanted that geyser. Oh, Yagami only just now hitting 2. Wow, that's such a slow 2 for someone who's taken all of the electricity from the map.
I think he converts most of it.
Yeah, fair enough. Love a bit of cheap and nasty. Electric Eel Rat.
Ah, yes. I prefer Castle Rat, but
Yeah, I
each
think I
their own.
agree with that. Yeah.
The camo helps quite a bit.
Camo being pretty cheap on guys that inexpensive, guys with that low HP.
Yeah, these are really interesting fights actually.
Yeah, this tunnel
Going
engagement.
like a melee with really fast units. Really interesting that he micros into them.
I love to see the Gazunas, especially coming out alongside the Tunils, which are quite cheap, and then the massively expensive Gazunas. It's just
Yeah, it's kind of like a they work off each other.
yeah, it's a good synergy. That's right. Oh, Yagami is looking tough here. He's managing to
Okay,
maintain most of his guys, as he did lose this one in the mid.
but Nisperox is kind of boxed into his base here.
Yeah, Nisperox does look like he's in trouble. There's artillery, but it's kind of just rolling. Oh, I guess it's protecting the gen. Oof, but it's right in the
Yeah,
middle of the 2-0 circle. All of these are dead.
yeah, he got surrounded and died automatically.
Good to see him at level 3 though. I mean, he will be able to hold this with chameleons if he can just get some far enough away from the Gazunas.
Pretty low damage level 3s, not gonna lie.
Well, I suppose that's true, yeah, but how much do you need? Oh, now we've got Poison Touch. It's really cool to see some Blue Ring Octopus popping out recently.
Yeah, Yagami actually pushing into Mutt's base here.
Wow, yeah, well
Completely
spotted.
ignoring Mutt's line.
Oh my god. And Mutt's going 3, so that's nice, but I don't know what he's going to do about all of these. There's nothing really in base. He's
I think they dead because his teammate's gonna help him out.
certainly they die, but how many henchmen do they get first, right?
The economy is gonna be crippled for sure.
Going
Okay,
straight
he's
for
even
the
letting the
Sabres.
time he can chill around with sniping down that Sunbeam tower.
Yeah, yeah. A bit of focus fire on some hench would be probably nice here. Meanwhile, Mutt is still savaging Nisperox, but it looks like Nisperox. Oh wow, yeah. Here's the famous the famous rattlesnake beluga rolling out.
Yeah, yeah. He just got a bit of range built up, which was enough to kill all the melee. Okay, so this geyser hasn't been taken by anyone after dying.
But Yag managed to get the middle geyser back, which is huge. Very good play.
Hasn't upgraded it fully though.
No, he's upgraded it a couple. He's upgraded it twice. Yeah, once. He's going for the second upgrade now.
Yeah, yeah. It's been there for a while though, so I'm kind of surprised.
No, he actually lost it relatively recently to Nandidd.
Oh, okay. He just really fast in getting it back.
Good stuff on the islands. Yeah. We're going to see a push into it by Nisperox now, which is great. It's a really good to see a fast counter attack like this.
Island for almost the entire game, but Yagami and Nandidd haven't been having this island themselves. They've been kind of contested.
That's
so
right.
It's kind of interesting resource management.
Good plays here. I mean, you gotta micro out of the range of these polar bears. That's smart. Get free.
Yeah. If you go too close, then running kind of becomes a problem.
I mean, we saw a volley there just kind of devastate Yag's own guys.
Getting the normal range in as well.
I mean, I think we probably need to see Nandidd coming up and stopping. Ooh. Yag a bit greedy, trying to claim that generator before he was really ready.
Yeah. Bit ambitious right there.
Meanwhile, we're seeing just more raiding from Nis. Looks like he's leaving.
Nisperox constantly trying to raid each other.
Yeah, yeah. The pure swimmers from Mutt, really cool, but he needs the numbers. Yeah, he kind of has to disengage here. None of the camo coming through. Oh, one guy escaping.
Oh, the next batch is already running to their doom.
Oh, good stuff, Nandidd. These are barrier destroy flyers. Dragonorpians, in fact. They'll make really short work of this generator. And it's good because we need to see someone starting to turn off Yagami's electricity tap.
Okay, so the bottom team now has both islands.
Wow, yeah, this is suddenly looking really good for bottom team. And I think it's largely because Mutt managed to hamstring Nisperox the way he did. It's been such an even game on the eastern side here.
And mid hasn't been taken by Yagami for very long.
That's Nandidd going level 4 as well.
Ooh, Nandidd. Interesting, interesting.
Great work. I mean, he just
Doesn't have a lot of units right now. He's kind of thinned out. But I
yeah,
guess
but
that's
he
gonna
had the
be level
presence of
4.
mind to go level 4, right? He managed to get away with that.
Yeah.
He hasn't been punished for it, and now the level 4s are coming out.
Nisperox
Love.
is a army brewer. Not sure how good that is though. Mostly level 3s.
Yeah, no, all level 3s, right? I don't think he's at 4 yet.
No, I was just wondering if you had level 2s stuck in there.
Oh, right, of course,
Make it look beefier.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Sometimes I'm guilty of doing that, adding a bit of level 2s to make my army look bigger.
Just make it look better on the minimap, man. That's all that matters. Real subcom gamers
Yeah.
play completely zoomed out. We have no idea what's going on.
Yes. Okay, Yagami's getting this island back slowly.
Wow,
And
amazing,
this fight is
amazing
gonna
play from
decide
Nisperox.
a lot here.
How has Nisperox managed to do this? Like he's managed to build up such a unit ball despite being at a huge economic disadvantage.
Yeah, I think it's efficient trades into these pure swimmers that are just running around.
Yeah, we haven't seen Mutt really building up a ball, I guess.
Melee, the melee connected with that artillery.
Yeah. That was a great matchup, a great
Yeah,
engagement
this
for Nisp.
fight actually won them the game.
Oh my
They're not going to
god.
be able to build this up again.
Here's Yagami. I mean, maybe level 4 wasn't such a huge play as I thought, because this is... It's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
Nandidd holds this easily, but he has to actually engage with his units.
Also going to have to save Mutt on the other side.
Yeah, I think he will.
Because he doesn't have any chambers now, they're dying.
Oh yeah, they're all going down. Oh my god, he's been completely enveloped by Nisperox. What a play.
This is why I build my chambers far back like Nisperox. Because once your chambers die, it's really hard to get them back up again.
Yeah, it can be really tempting to build a bunch of proxy chambers, and then all of a sudden you have no chambers left on the map, and it's like, well, suppose I will perish, because you just can't deploy your resources.
Too often you get mirrored like matchups where your teammates win but you lose. So you want to actually be able to come back into the game with chambers.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness, and here's Nisperox actually with Amphib, so he's actually able to directly aggress Mutt, and Mutt has very little left.
Down it goes the pure swimmers. I love it. Yeah, this is just going to be a win.
The other team is just simply in a really good position. I mean, Nandidd played his heart out. I just... Whatever happened on the west side of this map was pure carnage.
Oh, it was chaotic, actually. Back and forth. You had pure swimmers running laps around mid and the island. And then you had everyone hiding behind chambers.
I think also Mud is relying quite a lot on these long-range artillery at 3, which are great, but it's so hard to make them do work against someone who's microing really hard.
Yeah, he didn't pull them out when they got attacked by the melee.
That's right.
Get them in that clump.
Okay, but this is
Yagami
looking like
with the defensive force, so they can't just trade.
Yeah. Yagami is blocking off Nandidd. Nandidd might be able to save here. I think he probably can, but there's a lot of these chameleons.
Even if he saves, Nisperox is getting the island now.
Yeah. Exactly, and Yagami will probably take the East Island momentarily. He's taking the gem now. Yagami managing to hold on to the mid geyser, which is huge.
I love that mid geyser.
Yeah.
Mid geyser, okay, interesting. Pulling back. I think he wants to just secure the island before pushing his army to death.
Yeah.
Especially into level 4s. Very easy to get reverse sweep like that.
Wow, I mean, it's just the same thing happening again and again over here on the east. It's just every time Nandidd has to look away for a second, Yagami's here.
His army dies, and then he, returns the cycle.
It was a circle of life, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Impossible Creatures is all about the life cycle.
Oh man, just getting absolutely pelted.
At least there was only 3 artillery getting friendly fired. Too often I see like half the army getting friendly fired.
Yeah, that's right. Good targeting by Yag there. I think this is actually kind of the right play because these henchmen are now going to be just running across the whole map. Yeah, he can just leave. It's fine.
Build up an army, get Nisperox into the scaling game.
Oh, Nisperox still just poking. Not letting Mutt get back on his feet, which is probably the right play in this situation.
Mutt's desperately trying. He got that geyser in the water, even though he didn't have any map control for it.
Yeah, yeah.
He's helping out the right side here, Nandidd, instead of helping himself.
Yeah,
Just the right player.
He might be gunning for a trade here, but I don't think they have the time.
Yeah, the Lab D's been on for too long. It's impossible.
Well, Lab D's been on for 3 seconds, but yes, you're still right.
He hasn't gone on for them, so
Exactly, yeah.
it automatically becomes too long. Ooh, Mutt's actually trying to sneak in there with some artillery.
It looks like everyone's at level 4 now except for Mutt. And it's hard to see how he's going to get there.
Oh, one geyser in the beginning, in the middle there, but it died.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Been behind ever since.
Wow, hectic game though. Now we're seeing Nisp really having to engage Nandidd. It's interesting, they've kind of swapped who they're fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Yag won't be truly threatened by this, I don't think.
His
Nisperox
teammates
is on the island now.
who scaled up with
Yeah.
the resources.
Yeah, that's it, that's it. Lab D is 50%.
That's what sniping Nandidd's gen on the other side of the island as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's Nisp at 5, so this game has...
In the wound right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, and there we go, that's the Southern team conceding. Wow, great game.
At the end there, I'm pretty sure I saw the Oog Twister with the hammerhead. It's a really good unit.
Yes, you did actually.
Myself.
Yag was deploying those to fight Nandidd's level 4s, and they were doing okay. I mean, they weren't trading economically, but it was kind of the best that Yag could do.
Yeah, they trade a little better in a group, but they do 1-for-1 really well as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, thanks so much for joining me for that replay. That was a lot of fun. And hopefully we can find another couple of games to put together for the channel. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.